Hey everyone, welcome back to Flicker Flop. My name's Jose.
And my name's Bree.
And I'm ready to roll out. That's so fucking bad. Yeah. Today's episode is unofficially sponsored by Amazon Prime Video. That's where we watched our latest movie. Yes. We love Amazon Prime Video only because it has a whole selection of TV shows and movies for you to watch. And so getting into this video, we got to watch a classic, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was
the first Transformers movie starring Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox.
Yep, that is a classic because it was the very first one of all of the Transformers that were made. So I was surprised by that pick actually this week. I was not expecting that.
It was my pick after the terrible one we had last time. It took a while for us to even upload that one because it was so bad. But anyway, I picked Transformers. And I remember I was talking to you a little bit just about like when this movie came out. Yeah. I dragged my older brother to go watch it when it came out on opening day. And I was just a little dude. And I took him. I basically begged him to take me. And I think I paid for the tickets or something. And they were the worst seats. Like, I hate when I'm at a theater and I'm just looking up the whole time. And this was before like recliner seats too. Like the theater that we went to wasn't the best theater. But yeah, I still remember that experience. I remember thinking like, dude, this is my favorite movie of all time.
That sounds
like it
sounds actually bad.
But it was like such a cool experience. So whenever I have like a soft spot for this movie for sure.
I mean, I get that. Yeah, it's like tied to a core memory.
Mm-hmm. Now, from the woman's perspective, from a wife or girlfriend's perspective, what did you think going into this movie?
Okay, I liked it. I liked the storyline. I felt like it was very engaging, and it wasn't all just like Megan Fox B-roll. You know what I mean? Like, there was definitely, she had depth to her character, not just her appearance, which I appreciate. Mm-hmm. Because I felt like later on, not to like jump ahead of ourselves, but later on during like the more recent movies is a little bit different. You know?
Yeah.
So I appreciated the storyline, and I liked it. I liked it. Yeah. So what did you like about the movie? Okay. Pretty much everything, but like top three things.
The CGI still holds up today.
Yeah, it does.
So actually. So when you watch it, the CGI is still good. Yeah. It's better than some movies that came out recently.
Oh, you know what I can kind of think of is like freaking Aquaman. You know when they're underneath the water.
Or the Flash movie.
Oh my!
The Flash movie has like some of the worst CGI I've ever seen. Yeah. One thing that I did highlight was the story, because like if you guys watch this, there's three basically groups of people in this movie. So there's Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox are the people that encounter the Autobots. And then you have the U.S. military that are getting attacked. And then you have the hacker group. So the hacker group is also, they also play a role. I think they just did the story overall, just really well. I feel like some of the other movies going down the line kind of lose that spark to where it just turns into like, it's a huge robot fight fest. And that's cool and all. But, this movie.
No depth.
Yeah,
there's
this movie.
Storyline that's solid.
Exactly. Like this movie has a solid storyline that you just keep following, and it's entertaining the whole way. The last thing, I mean, just being a dude, the vehicles look cool. Yeah. Like, I still remember when they unveiled the Camaro for Bumblebee when this movie was coming out. Mm-hmm. I remember being like just a kid watching Optimus Prime, the semi-truck with the flames. Yes. I thought that was so cool. You have Jazz. I can't remember what car it was, but I remember thinking his character was just like super badass. But his car looked really cool too. Yeah. There was a GMC which was Ironhide. That looks really badass too. So that's the other thing. The cars, they got the designs down for the characters right. So I really like that. What did you like?
Well, obviously I liked the romance part of the movie between Shia LaBeouf and Megan Fox. And it was just so organic in the way that they kind of came together. Like he was kind of like the not so popular kid, but then he had like, humble beginnings, and he had Bumblebee, the car that really played the wingman, which I thought was a cool concept. Yes. Because that's not like every day that your car's your wingman. So I thought that was really cool, and I thought it was really funny how they incorporated like him switching the songs to like "Baby, I'm gonna drive you home tonight" or something that. You know what I mean? And like that's kind of how it encouraged him, and that's kind of how that story started. It just fell into place really smoothly.
I agree with the romance part. You should probably have already seen this movie, so
Yeah.
So this is gonna be one of those movies where, hey, we're gonna talk about this movie openly. It's been a long ass time. You should have seen it. All right, it was a big blockbuster. They have like 8 movies now.
They do.
You should definitely have been caught up.
Yeah.
All right. He sees that Michaela gets basically kicked to the curb by her. I don't know if it's boyfriend, but dude that has big arms. He's on the football team. And just
what did he say to her? Like, oh, are you gonna be my honey cake?
No. Oh my
I
god.
don't know. He said something so cringe. I was like, what?
He said, "Why doesn't my little bunny just get in the back seat?" Right?
Yeah,
And she wanted to drive. This isn't misogynistic. This isn't misogynistic. All right.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that probably wasn't like a cheap truck or car, and that probably he didn't buy that. He was in high school. He didn't buy that car, so he's probably thinking, "Hey, my dad's gonna kill me if anything happens to this car." He told her, get in the back seat. She's like, "Oh, I'm not your little bunny." Does something kind of crazy where it's like she lives, I guess, 10 miles away from where they were at like a lake. And Shia LaBeouf has his boy in the seat, and he did pull a move that I don't agree with, but he told his boy, "Hey, you're gonna have to get out of the car. You're gonna have to get out of the car." And his boy's like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he goes, "I'm gonna give her a ride home." And he goes, "No, you're breaking, the sacred rules." And he's like, "What rules?"
He said, "Bros
before hoes." Just outside looking in. Michaela kind of seemed like a hoe. She only goes after a certain type of guy, not personality wise. Sam definitely wasn't her type to begin with.
You know what I was thinking also? They had no idea that they were living amongst the freaking Autobots. What if we are living in like?
All right. Let's relax now.
Our
but
car would be badass as a freaking Autobot.
Dude, our car would hate us. Keep spilling shit at me. You never keep me clean.
I'm sorry. We have 3 kids.
You let me run low on gas.
Yeah, I think it's at 70 miles right now.
My wife has let the car get down to like 15 miles left in range.
Why are you talking though? You do the same thing. Sometimes I'm driving your truck. Sometimes I am driving your truck and it's at 20.
Hey, anytime you drive my truck, it somehow gets to 20.
No,
that's you.
No, it's not. I don't even drive his truck other than to my parents and back to our house, which is like 10 minutes away max. So you are this. We're one of the same. No, we're one of the same, buddy.
Sam hit her with a crazy line. She's like, you think I'm shallow, huh? Yeah. And then he's like, no, I think that there's more than meets the eye with you. Yeah, she kind of gave him a look like, all right, that was like cringe. I didn't like that. Yeah. But, you're trying to be sweet. Hey, he landed the plane in the end.
What is one thing that you dislike about the movie? I'm interested to know.
I do think that the finale was a little bit shorter than I would like with Megatron, the main big bad of the movie. He shows up mostly at the end. He comes back to life. That was the goal of the Decepticons, was bring him back to life, get a hold of the cube, and I think it was rebuild Cybertron, right? And the goal of the Autobots was to, keep the cube away from them and make sure the humans were safe. Ultimately, Megatron gets killed by Sam. He puts the cube in his chest, and it ends up destroying the cube and killing Megatron. Yeah, I did feel like that was just a little bit of a quick death,
short-lived.
Yeah, like the big bad returns, then he's dead. Yeah. Now, obviously, if you go through the movie lineups, nobody stays dead. So, he comes back, but...
I didn't know that. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, you spoiled it for me, dude.
Whoops. Anyway. Yeah, no, I just felt like the ending and the main villain was a little bit rushed. We said goodbye a little too quickly. I do think that how they handle it in later films is done better, but, you kind of really get your first shot only once, right? Yeah. And I felt like... Still a great movie. I still enjoyed it all the way through. There wasn't really parts that I felt were like really lackluster. I think Also, this isn't one of those movies where you're looking for this like it's not gonna be the award-winning movie and things like that. Besides for maybe like the CGI and like the graphics and stuff like that. But it is a fun watch. I think it was really cool. The characters were cool, and I felt like original as well. So like with the military group, you had Lennox and his crew. I really like how they meshed together. I thought they were really funny. I think their action scenes were really good. Tyrese Gibson is also a part of this this group, and Tyrese, I feel like kind of gets casted as the loud guy of the group. He's always yelling, "What's that?" Like
just like, whoa,
hey, whoa. Like it's always that though with Tyrese. I'm not hating it. Yeah. But I just feel like, all right, when I see Tyrese, I'm gonna expect some yelling. Back to Anthony Anderson.
He was funny. I liked his character a lot, and I thought it was funny in that scene where the other programmer from that is working with the FBI to see exactly what's going on and like what the world is facing. She was like, "Hey, like, can I come in?" He's like, "Girl, you're like interrupting my places then."
Yeah. Shut up, Grandma.
It was loud.
Grandma, drink your prune juice.
Yeah.
It just felt authentic. Like that felt like an authentic thing. Like, yeah, there would be this guy that lives at his grandma's house playing video games with his cousins that could probably crack this kind of crazy code. Doesn't work for the government, just a big nerd. And then when they get caught up and they get arrested, he immediately snitches.
Dude,
he's like, I'm not going to jail for you. And I was like, that's the most real thing.
Yeah.
Because look, I'm not gonna even front. I am not going to jail for the rest of my life for anybody. Maybe you. Also, Bernie Mac was in this movie. Oh, dude, yeah. we can't forget R.I.P. Rest in peace.
I love Bernie Mac, dude. He of course did amazing, phenomenal.
He gave like a small role a lot of life that was like memorable, and I feel like not a lot of people can pull that off, but he was one of those guys that could.
He resonated for sure through that because he wasn't very long. Like 10 minutes through the whole movie?
If that. He's the one that sells Sam Bumblebee. Driver don't pick the car picks the driver. And memorable. R.I.P. We miss you, Bernie. I really like some of the supporting actors that some of them we already named. But I think his name is John Vought, which is Angelina Jolie's dad. Did you know that?
No.
The guy that was the Secretary of Defense.
That's Angelina Jolie's dad?
That's her dad.
I have no idea. I'm going to Google it.
I'll fact check that too. But I'm pretty sure that's her dad.
Crazy. They don't even look alike.
They don't. But you want to know something interesting too? This is not the first movie that Shia LaBeouf and John Vought have been in together. Oh. I need you to be more excited and be like, what?
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they were in Holes together. Another movie that I like.
Okay.
A classic growing up, a classic Shia. Caveman.
You sound crazy. Shia.
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf.
No.
Shies.
I don't even know what to say to you right now.
Who
this is
shiesty?
embarrassing.
Anyway.
This is embarrassing. Yeah, I can't even talk right. This is embarrassing.
No, but you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Sir.
I don't know him like that. I just know him as Shia LaBeouf.
She only knows him as Shia LaBeouf. You don't know him from Even Stevens?
Yeah, I know him from there. But anyways.
My wife, ladies and gentlemen. It was a really good buildup. That's something that I could say too. I think like the buildup of, when you first watch this movie, nobody knows what an Autobot or a Decepticon is. Nobody knows. They just know that it's like some type of machinery that is hacking like, their databases and things like that. And that's really cool because it's like they're discovering this world for the first time, and it was the first movie, so it's all brand new. It was really cool. Is Transformers appropriate for kids? Now we're talking about the first movie. I would say they probably rated this correctly. I think PG-13 is the correct rating for this. Younger kids, they're probably gonna ask some questions about certain words that are thrown out in there. And I do think that some of the suggestive themes are very present in this movie. It's very much a teenage boys movie. You know, I hate to say it because I really like this movie, but it definitely was more so aimed towards that, you know, teenage boy audience.
Yeah.
But what's not to like about it? It's cars, robots, fighting.
That's so true.
You know, it's awesome for a boy.
Okay, do you think that this movie's a flick or a flop?
I'm gonna say that it's a flick. For sure, it's a flick. It's a classic. I can watch it over and over again. It doesn't get old. It's one of those movies where if it's on, you know, you're gonna watch it. I like it. I think the acting was great. You know, this is one of those roles for Shia LaBeouf that was still kind of getting into his acting chops, I feel like. And I felt like Transformers was a good place for him to show like goofy and somewhat serious, showing that he can have that range. You know, obviously he's done movies since then that really propels him and shows that he's more than just a, you know, one face actor, if that makes sense. Like he has multiple ranges for different roles and things like that. And I think this was a very good portrayal of that. I mean, to be honest with you, Megan Fox, she's a decent actor. I don't think that, you know, she really was like, oh, wow, she
resonates with you like Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Perfect.
No. I'm going to say flick. I like it. I do. I feel that it is definitely worth your watch. Like, it's worth your while. And the acting is there and the storyline is there. And so you'll be engaged just as much as your man. And I think it's just a great movie to bond over.
So I picked a good movie. Go ahead and tell them. Tell the audience I picked a good movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, what do you guys think of Transformers? Did you guys like it? Do you guys think that it could have been better? Did you guys have different ideas when you guys first watched it? If you haven't watched it, I don't know what you're doing. Stop watching this video. Go watch it and then come back. But let us know what you guys think. Do you guys think Transformers was a flick or a flop? Do you guys think it was overrated, underrated? Let us know. This video is going to be on Spotify along with our previous one. I'll probably link it somewhere here in the video.
Yeah.
And we'll have it in the description somewhere. But you guys will definitely be able to now listen to us just on the go. You guys don't have to listen to us just on YouTube. You can find us on Spotify. So, yeah, it's a new little thing that we're trying out now.
Yeah.
And we're excited for it. So check us out.
We are excited for it. Yeah, definitely check us out. I like to listen to podcasts in my car. And, you know, I know about a billion other people that do that too. Yeah. So why not listen to us?
Yeah, talk about some movies that you probably watched before, but hey, it's still entertaining.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. If you guys want more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you guys want us to review next.
Yeah.
And thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much. I'm gonna pick the next movie.
No, she's not.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you guys.